Good morning, my dear children. I hope all of you are fine. So, today we are going to begin our new academic year 2020 21 through the online mode of learning. I know that it's a new method for all of you, but yes, we will get adjusted to the new mode of learning. We'll make this method interesting, not only interesting, it will be easy for you to follow the things also. So I'm Deepa. I'll be handling English for you for class 8, and today is your first class over this online learning. So this recorded video will have the lesson Living Dreams. In it we are going to talk about a new chapter in your English book Rain Tree, and this is the first chapter in the course book of Rain Tree. In this video I'll be taking a part of the chapter, and after that a part of the notes will be sent to you, and the PDF file of this chapter along with the vocabulary, that is the new words and their meanings, will be sent across to you through your WhatsApp groups. So you can go through that, and if you have any doubts you can feel free to contact me and we can have a discussion on the same. Now let us start about with our new chapter for this academic year, Living Dreams. Now what do you mean by a dream, children? Have you ever dreamt of anything? Do you also dream? Dreams are many for everyone. Some of them dream about their future. Some of them dream about buying something. Some of them dream about becoming something. Now you are all small children. You are all students of 8th standard. And I know each one of you has a different dream. Now, living dreams, what does this chapter deal with? This chapter actually deals with a character by named Damu. The main character of this particular lesson is a boy by named Damu. Now, what does Damu dream about? What is his dream? Let us discuss and understand this particular chapter. Now I'll be reading the chapter for you and explaining the same. You should understand what I am reading and explaining. Damu was standing on a stage. Hundreds of students from school were looking up at him in adoration. Damu was singing. The knotted rope in his hands was the mic, and the dotted floor tiles were the audience. In the crowd, Damu could see his father and his uncle. Both were crying, overwhelmed by Damu's talent. Both were regretting the times they had scolded the boy. Damu's golden voice had struck a chord. Now this is the beginning of the story, my dear children, wherein what is our character doing? Our character Damu is standing on a stage. He is performing. He is singing songs. He is performing. He is giving a performance of songs to others. Now what is he seeing in front of him? Hundreds of students are there from his school who are looking at Damu in adoration. They are adoring him. They are giving him love and respect. And what is exactly Damu doing? Damu is singing a song. And what is he having in his hands? He is having a mic. And there is people around. What do you mean by audience? Audience is nothing but the people who assemble together to watch a event or a performance. And whom is Damu seeing among the audience? He is seeing his father and his uncle. Both were crying. Why were they crying? They were so happy. Overwhelmed means emotional. Here it means emotional by seeing Damu sing so well, so well. Both were regretting the times they scolded the boy. Now both his father and his uncle are just feeling bad for scolding the boy many times earlier. Now here the Damu's golden voice, his beautiful voice, had struck a chord. Struck a chord meaning feelings of, what do you say? People feeling very happy out of it. People are feeling very much happy because this boy has sung so well. So I hope you understood this part very clearly, that we are talking about Damu. Damu is a boy who is singing in front of the audience, and everybody are appreciating him. They are happy to see him sing, especially his father and uncle. Because of Damu's golden voice, everybody are happy around. Now let's move further in the story. Oh my gosh! Damu leapt a few inches as if he had been shot. Leave this boy for a few minutes and he's off dreaming. I am so fed up with you. Amma told you to tidy the house. Have you done that? It was Smriti Chechi. Now, what we were talking about in the beginning of the lesson is what Damu was dreaming about. Damu wanted to be a singer. So Damu is dreaming of himself becoming a singer and performing in front of many people, many students. And by then his sister Smriti Chechi, here his sister's name is Smriti. What does she tell him? Oh, I'm fed up of this boy. He's there left free for a few minutes and he starts dreaming. The boy Damu is a daydreamer. And she says, I'm fed up with you. And she says that Amma has asked you to clean the house. Have you done that? Chechi is scolding him. Chechi, you all know, in Malayalam, Chechi means sister, Smriti Chechi. Just 1 year at her in-laws' place had changed Smriti Chechi completely. She wanted everything to be spick and span. Now Smriti Chechi is married. So Damu is telling that 1 year in her husband's house had changed Smriti Chechi. Now she wanted everything to be spick and span. Spick and span means very neat. Even her laughter had changed into an irritating tinkle. Now even when she laughs, you feel something different out of it. The excitement of getting to see his sister after a whole year had quietly soared. Now Damu was very excited to see his sister after 1 year of marriage. But now that had soared off. Soared off means it had become unpleasant because the Smriti Chechi's character had changed. She had been untidier than me, thought Damu bitterly as he walked off in a huff. Now Damu is thinking that her sister was more unclean, untidier than him. She used to also keep her things very badly around. But now Damu is thinking of it. Okay, now she has changed completely after getting married. Outside, the sun blazed on the white sand and the heat hit him. Now outside, the sun was burning fiercely on the white sand. The sun was really burning and the heat hit him. Now Damu also could feel the heat from the white sand. Damu wondered if he should turn back. Then he decided not to. Damu found himself walking towards the shore. Then Damu thought, should he really go to the sea? Then, okay, fine. Then he told, no, let him go. Then Damu found himself walking towards the shore. Walking a little farther, he spotted his father Sudhakaran and uncle Arvindan repairing the nets. He quickly turned back. Now as he approaches nearer, to the shore, he sees two people there. It was none other than his father Sudhakaran and uncle Aravindan. What were both of them doing? They were repairing the nets. Aravindan said, "You had better do something about the boy of yours, or you're going to regret." Now, Aravindan is advising Damu's father that you should do something with this boy. Otherwise, you will regret in future. You will feel bad in future. So do something for him. You think I haven't tried? So now Sudhakaran is explaining to Aravindan, you think I have not tried anything with this boy? You have beaten him too. But it's of no use, sighed Sudhakaran. Even this boy has got beaten up. I've given beatings to him also. But it's of no use. Sorry to interrupt, but have you tried talking to him? Now there is another character coming in here, who is telling, sorry to interrupt, I'm sorry that I'm talking in between you people, I'm just talking when you are discussing something, but have you really tried talking to him? Have you really tried talking to him? Came a voice from a nearby boat. It was Naushad. Now here there is a man by name Naushad, the octogenarian fishman. What do you mean by the word octogenarian? Octogenarian is a person between 80 and 89 years old, a very old fisherman. So now he says, okay, you have done everything, but have you really spoken to him? What Naushad Veliachan? Veliachan meaning uncle in Malayalam, said Sudhakaran. Do you take me for a fool? I don't like beating the boy. I have talked and talked to him. He is always talking to himself. Sometimes when I see him like that, I don't know whether I should laugh or cry, said Sudhakaran wearily. Says he does not want to be a fisherman, wants to study and become a rocket scientist. A rocket scientist? Everything is like some fantasy land to him. Now, what happens is, here there is one old fisherman, Naushad Veliachan, who is talking to Sudhakaran. Now what does Naushad Veliachan talk to him? He says, Sudhakaran, have you really spoken to the boy? That time Sudhakaran explains about his son, telling that my son always talks to himself. He is always dreaming. He says he wants to become a rocket scientist. He lives in some other fantasy world. Sometimes I feel like laughing at him. Sometimes I feel like crying at him because he talks something nonsense. Now here you have to understand one thing, children. Aravindan, Sudhakaran and Naushad Veliachan all belong to the fisherman group of people. And they also want, especially Sudhakaran and Aravindan want Damu to become a fisherman. And this particular thing shows that Damu is into daydreaming. Now here we heard Sudhakaran telling that he wants to become a rocket scientist. That is really annoying Sudhakaran. Now let's go further in the story. There is nothing wrong in studying or wanting to be a rocket scientist, said Naushadappan. Now here the Naushadappan is telling what is wrong in the boy thinking of becoming a rocket scientist. If he wants to study and become a rocket scientist, it's well and good. So let me stop at this point of the story. I hope you have understood what I have taught till now. Here we are talking about a boy named Damu. In the beginning of the story, we see that the boy is singing in front of the audience, and the very next minute the story changes, wherein his sister Smriti Chechi wakes him up from his daydreaming. So we understand that Damu is a daydreamer, and in the next part of the story we have two new characters coming in, Aravindan, Damu's uncle, and Sudhakaran, Damu's father, who are discussing about that something has to be done with this boy. By then we have another new character coming in, that is Naushad Veliachan, who is a very old fisherman who supports Damu, telling that what is wrong There is nothing wrong in Damu thinking to become a rocket scientist. I hope it's very clear till this point of the story. The next part of the story we will discuss in our next video. Thank you, my dear children. I'll be sending the PDF file of this chapter. Please go through the chapter till where I have taught. Thank you, children.